Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Ooh,
What's up?
ooh.
Yo,
Here
yo.
we
We
are
were
in,
just
in rural Atlanta
yeah,
in
we're in
in the year
yeah, we're in Atlanta.
2017. All three
Yep.
Migos are alive, and they are
Yeah.
all going drop top, hot box, skibbity hibbity hot box.
The hot box just on bitch, ta ta ta, cooking up dope in the crock pot pot. I will get
Yeah,
copyright
yeah.
stricken. If I think I
hmm
know a fair amount of the lyrics to that song, and I'm proud to say that. Honestly, dude.
Yeah.
And my
Uh,
bitch is bad and bougie.
that
Cooking the dope with the Uzi.
I think last week we mentioned how NBA YoungBoy had to
Yeah,
cancel a concert
National
because
Basketball
because Future
Association.
got pressed over in Atlanta.
Whoa, dude. Future, they should have just shot him. That guy fucking sucks. How does he even have a career? Honest to God. I
You
like
can't
that
just
guy.
say that.
Yes, I can. I just did. Somebody should.
Holy.
He sucks. I mean, like, tell me. There's no good Future tracks. There's no good Future tracks. All of them, he sounds like has freaking cerebral what is it? Cerebral palsy, where like half your face is paralyzed.
uh,
That Stallone has, or is that Bell's palsy?
I think
It's
it's
one of them.
bells.
Where
I think it's
the
bells.
one that Stallone has. Anyhow, every song that guy's on, he sounds like freaking Mr. Bell's palsy, and he also sounds fucking just annihilated on downers. And then they've put so much like auto tune on his voice to the point where it just sounds like garbage,
Yeah.
and the 2016 XXL Cipher, okay? Here's my
Mm-hmm.
biggest evidence as to why Future is bad, right? So, 2016 XXL Cipher, they had a pretty good lineup, man. Danny Brown was there. Hobson was there. There was this guy. I don't know if this guy's even successful or like relevant anymore, but his name was Roscoe Dash, and he had this really fire verse during
Yeah.
that
Okay.
cipher. And then they go through, and then it gets to Future because Future was on XXL. They just had to put him on, and his verse is trash. Like, you're hearing like these wordsmiths like doing this like complex stuff, and like Future's like into a big cabana, looking like Montana, and he's like singing off beat too. He's rapping off beat.
Oh,
He's not
man.
even trying.
Ooh.
And he just completely fucks it up. It's like right towards the end. It was him and then Danny Brown at the end. And Danny Brown fucking killed it. He kills like everything he does basically. But no, it was like Future just sucks. That guy sucks. He ruins songs. His songs suck.
For me, my hot take is that Travis Scott sucks.
You think he sucks?
Outside of Fiend, everything else he's made sucks.
Travis Scott did Fiend?
Technically, yes. He is the guy that has the artist name in front of Fiend.
Oh, okay. All right.
But Travis Scott is the guy that did the I get goosebumps every time. That song. Yeah. He also did Sicko Mode, which is a classic, but at the same time, it's like really mid. So.
Oh yeah, when it first came out, that was some heat, man. Sicko Mode was really good. But now I listen to Sicko Mode and I'm like, yeah, this is a dated song. Like some rap just doesn't age well, It's like I don't know. Like some rap just ages like fucking milk. I tell you what.
I really like the part in Travis Scott songs where I don't understand what he says because he doesn't inflect at all in how he talks. Yeah. So you just hear like and the beats are going and he's just going
that sounds fucking horrible. It sounds like it sucks.
Like literally, that's every Travis Scott song is him mumbling and not caring, and then mentioning Kylie Jenner like twice, and that's it.
Dude, I recently learned
Mm.
that there is, you know how like the youth, the youngsters, the the youngins
The
are
gooners and goonettes.
sure, but you know how they keep saying 6 7,
Ah,
and that's
yes.
like
Mm-hmm.
I learned 2 days ago. Okay, I learned this 2 days ago, right? That there is a 6 7 kid.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. It's kind of like the
I
backpack kid that did all the flossing. Same kind of, same kind of kid.
Same kind of kid. I didn't know there was a 6 7 kid. Like I didn't know where the reference came from. I don't find it very funny. I think it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And so I just never cared to like look into it. But now that I know that there's a 6 7 kid, it's like, okay, when can we put him in a fucking boxing match with the fucking Rizzler or something like that, or Baby Gronk? Can we
when
put him in the ring with Baby Gronk?
when can we put 6 7 kid in with AI Jake Paul? I need to see his eyeball pop out of his
Yeah,
face.
yeah. We get this kid in front of with some boxing gloves in front of Jake Paul like today, tomorrow, or something?
Yeah,
Like,
6 7 is brain rot for sure, and it's for like elementary kids and middle school
yeah, it's for
kids.
babies, for fucking babies, dude.
It's kind of like Lanky Box videos.
Yeah,
It's like the same level of brain rot.
yeah. I was exposed. Maybe I told this story on the show before, but I was exposed to Lanky Box on the job one time. We were working in this house, and I'm 100% serious, dude. They do like sometimes I feel like they just don't fucking pay me enough to do this shit. Like I'm 100% serious.
Yeah.
But no, we go in and we're like repairing this shit, and this kid is in the living room, and like I look at the TV because I don't know, like I have like if I go in somewhere and I see TV is on, I very much just zone out and watch TV
Mm.
while while the lead guy kind of like talks. I'll just watch TV. So I'm watching TV and I see the little fucking the cat in the box. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, the
That Lanky
fucking
Box
Lanky
character.
Box cat.
And immediately, dude, it's like uh fucking it's like when I'm trying to remember which movie it is. I don't know. There's a war movie where like there's like or
The
maybe it's the
Hurt
Pacific.
Locker?
No, I think it's like a World War II one. I think it's the Pacific, or
Ah,
maybe it's a
okay.
Vietnam War one. But like Eugene Sledge, fucking he like he drops a mortar round on this house and it mortally wounds this woman, but her baby is still alive and it's like crying and shit.
Mm.
And fucking I don't know if there's a scene in the show about it, but he definitely talks about it in the book how when he came home from war, he like if he heard a baby cry, it would send him back to that moment mentally, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So a very similar series of events happened to me with seeing this cat in the box on the
Sounds
TV.
sounds like a real Schrodinger situation.
I guess maybe Lanky Box, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to be
Mm.
like philosophical about it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyhow, no, and I just keep watching and I see more and more Lanky Box characters. I don't know. I don't remember if Adam and what's the other guy's name?
Wow, I'll be fucked if I would know. I would guess like
Well,
Dylan or something.
Dylan. Yes.
Yeah,
We'll go with Dylan as a
yeah.
working title. So yeah, no, Dylan and Adam. I don't know if they were voicing any of the characters because like I was having war flashbacks, so I wasn't really paying attention.
Mm.
But I really hope they were because that would make that situation like 10 times funnier for me if I had to not only hear them or not only see their characters but hear them.
Well, something that is kind of connected to where I live is a new TV show in the 911 medical drama. Um, I guess you would just call it medical drama series.
The
Um,
medical drama genre.
yeah, yeah. 911 Nashville was all filmed in about a month and then released recently.
Interesting. Is it like a
911.
live? Is it like a live PD type of show,
It
or is it like a drama?
it's more like a Grey's Anatomy, but it's
Oh,
firefighters.
oh, that sounds gay.
Yeah, it is. But I watched the second episode the other day because it came up right after Sunday Night Football. So I am watching, and they have this character who is introduced as a male stripper, and he gets up on a handicapped girl in a
Oh, that's
strip club and strips
yeah,
down, and
yeah.
then he like just cuts away to a different scene completely, of these girls doing a wedding party on one of those trolleys that you cycle on your own.
Yeah, yeah.
Apparently one girl had indigestion, and the driver stopped the trolley, and then they made sure the girl was fine, and they left the driver in the road and kept using the trolley, and they get in an accident, and
That's
the
pretty.
bride has a big ass
Fuck.
gash in her femoral artery, and she's bleeding out, and she's freaking out, and she's like, help me, help. So the male stripper guy, who was dressed like a firefighter, comes over, and he quickly tries to help her femoral artery from bleeding her out.
Wait, he's doing stolen valor
Yeah,
as a
pretty
fucking
much. Like, he's
firefighter.
not trained for any of this shit. But he wraps the girl's leg, and medical people come through, and then one of the fire department guys goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, the stripper guy's your brother," to one of the other firefighters. And he's like,
The fuck?
"Huh? When the fuck did this happen?" And he's like
What is this
super
fucking
pissed.
show?
It's
What the fuck?
schizophrenia, apparently.
That it's just like I was like listening to what you were
Yeah.
saying, but I wasn't really thinking
Yeah.
much about it. But
It's
as the
fucking
story went on,
crazy.
I really started thinking about this fucking wild turn of events. And I'm like, how, like, what?
Yeah.
Who wrote this shit?
And
Honestly.
then the B plot. Well, technically there's a C plot at the start of the episode, where Kane Brown, the singer, country singer, he looks like a rapper though, so it's confusing.
Yeah.
But he's singing country, and all of a sudden
He's in blackface. He looks like a rapper because he's in blackface.
and all of a sudden, a magical gust of wind, like you're watching Scary Movie or I Know What You Did Last Summer, comes through and just fucking trashes his concert setup and crushes
Whoa.
him under the debris. And
Wait, you're telling me
there's no resolution to that until the end of the episode.
wait, so you're like there wasn't like a tornado?
No, it was just a big ass gust of wind from a storm.
that
It.
That seems unrealistic.
Exactly.
Was it storming? Was it storming during the
Like
concert?
barely.
It
Like,
was like raining.
yeah, it was like a slight bit of rain and a huge ass gust of wind just auto destroyed everything. So
Yeah. I understand it's a TV show,
yeah,
but that's just fucking stupid, unrealistic bullshit, dude. I want to be locked in. I want something that I feel like could be real when I watch it, like
Yeah.
The Sopranos,
yeah.
or like Breaking Bad, or like Ghost Adventures, like shows like that where they talk about real world shit.
So this happens, right? And then it cuts away, and it reintroduces the sheriff guy and his son as like guys that do derbies in the Bridgestone arena. So they're riding horses around in Bridgestone, and then they just go back to their house like whatever. Like, we just wanted them to do something with a horse, essentially.
It never comes up again?
No. Another plot.
Wait, did you watch this show?
Yes, it sounds jumpy because it is jumpy. The C plot, or B plot, sorry, the B plot is this little girl has a birthday party and she's spoiled as shit and she doesn't like any of the gifts. One girl gave her like an iPad and she was like, what the fuck ever, dude. Another kid gave her a Switch and she was like, yeah, I'll fucking use the Switch on myself. Fuck you.
A fucking Glock with a Switch.
So the one final character, she gifts this girl a kite. And it's not supposed to be like a go fuck yourself, like go fly a kite, go fuck yourself, get out of here.
Yeah, go fly a kite, bitch.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a charming thing of gifting a kite. So they teach her how to use it. Like
she's actually like she actually just got a kite.
Yeah. So she uses the kite, and then the super scary movie, I Know What You Did Last Summer, fill in the blank, gust of wind, pushes her into the sky. And she goes like 20 feet in the air with this kite pulling her around. Like she's on strings, essentially.
How big is the kite?
The kite is like, I want to say like 4 foot by about 3 foot. And it just launches her into the sky. And they're all freaking out. They're like, how do we save her? How do we save her? You want to know the solution? The fire department shows up after all this stuff with the male stripper, who is now a part of the force, by the way. He's a part of the fire department now.
So he went from stolen valor to actual valor.
Yeah, they just hired him. They were like, whatever.
Okay. Honestly, respect.
So every single firefighter character shows up and they link arms in a human connection moment. And that is how they grab the girl out of midair without her crushing every bone in her body. She just lands.
What?
She just lands in their arms. Like that, wait. That's all they do.
What? Like, are they in like a human chain?
It's just like a big circle.
Or are they in a circle?
It's a circle with their arms out, essentially.
Oh,
That's
okay.
That's it. That's all they did.
I mean, unrealistic premise, but realistic solution. I think.
Okay.
I'll give this one. I'll grade this one like a C. I'll give this episode a C. This episode synopsis.
I still have the C plot with Kane Brown to come back to.
Ah, fuck.
So, here's the cliffhanger that makes everything even more crazy for this episode of television. All the fire department people, including the stripper guy who's now a fire department person, they all show up at the Kane Brown concert venue, and all of the fucking like rafters, everything has just fallen completely. And there's like curtains everywhere. A bunch of people are running away in the crowd. And then they show individual shots of every single person that they need to save. And then a dispatcher over the radio goes, "It looks like it's going to get worse. Next time on 911 Nashville." And then it cuts out.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's her cliffhanger. Oh, do you know the thing we started with? We're not going to finish it this episode. Fuck you. You got to wait longer.
Wait, is the season over?
It's the second episode. This is all the second episode.
Oh, dude, I thought we were fucking gunning through these.
Yeah,
okay.
It's just this is the second episode.
Dude, what the pacing on this show has to be at like the movie levels of fucking insane.
Yeah. It's one of the weirdest things that I've had the pleasure of watching, just out of how stupid it is.
Yeah, no, that's fucking awesome.
There was also a promo for the original 911 show. It's like 9th season opener was a meteor shower threatening to destroy the planet.
It's that show?
Yes. Yes.
Dude, that show looks fucking retarded, dude. They
Yeah.
made more?
Yeah, there's
What
spin-offs.
the
There's two
dude,
spin-offs to this series.
dude, what the fuck? Why would they make more? Who's watching this shit?
I don't fucking know. Apparently it has
Who
3 million viewers an episode for
what?
911 Nashville.
What?
Yeah.
This is fucking brain rot. What do you mean? What do you fucking mean?
Yeah, it's real. It's a real thing. It's on Hulu, I think, too. Yeah, on top of just normal cable.
What the fuck? What the fuck, dude?
So now I have a new thing to watch every Sunday or Monday, one or the other, because it does reruns.
I sit here, I'm like, who's watching this shit, right?
I mean, technically it's me, technically. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but it's so ridiculous of a show that it's really funny.
Are the majority of people watching this shit the same way you are, or are there people that are actually invested in this shit?
Does everyone think it's a joke show, or do they think it's real? I'm not sure.
Does everybody watch that show because it fucking sucks, you know?
They're like, please, we need more of this campy shit. Please. That's all we want.
You're watching it because it fucking sucks, you know? I feel like that's I feel like that's something that needs clarified. If you're you know what I mean? Like, who's watching for what reason? Because I would hate watch that fucking Meteor shit just to make fun of it the whole time.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I did watching it, was making fun of it.
The fucking trailer for it is fucking ridiculous. I mean, I'm sure everybody that's watching this has probably seen it, but it's like it's literally the most generic shit. It's like dispatch, you're gonna want to see this. It's a fucking meteor shower, dude. Your whole family's gonna fucking die, you dumb fuck.
A giant meteor shower attacks the 911 version of Earth, and every character from 911 is looking up in the sky, and you can tell they're all green screened in to every shot.
Yeah, there's a bitch wearing a fucking coat, a fucking full coat on a beach.
They're all green screened in. Those are not actual shots.
Fuck no, they're not. It looks so bad, bro. It looks terrible.
It was probably shot like 6 years ago, and they were like, "Ah, fuck, we need to use this."
If I met somebody and they told me without a hint of irony in their delivery that they watch this show, I would probably think lesser of them as a person. You know?
Yeah.
They unironically watch that shit and were like, "Oh wow, I really like this. I really like the coat woman on the beach's character development.
Woman, I love her. Oh, she's such a good character."
The coat bitch on the beach, her character arc is crazy. If somebody hit me with that, I would think lesser of them. I'm serious, I would.
Outside of that, there was football yesterday, Thursday the 23rd. The Chargers were really fucking good.
Yeah.
And instead of having 10 starters out, they only had about 3. And they just fucking went ham. It's probably the best they've been all year.
That's actually my short summary. Good for the Chargers.
Yeah. I just don't like boring the pod with football talk too much. It kind of drags away from other things.
Yeah, I heard one side of a conversation that a coworker of mine had, and it was like I can't say what the conversation was because I couldn't hear the other side. It was over. Gotcha. However, I have some takeaway statements that he made on the phone call that were really funny. So, I guess his sister, like, kid had like a hat on with ears, like animal ears, like cat ears or dog ears or some bullshit. And so I guess that rubbed him the wrong way.
Oh, he thought the kid was like a furry. He was freaking
Yeah.
out.
So he calls her, and he's like, why is your kid a furry? And, so anyway, just from there, it just gets funnier. So, other shit he said to his sister, that's like grooming, right? You're grooming him to become a furry.
I don't know if that's the proper use of the word grooming, but maybe.
Well, I mean, he's joking. He's like breaking her balls, but I could tell in his soul, he was like, he's a very buttoned up, like
Mm-hmm.
kind of no bullshit guy. He totally saw that, and in his head, he's like, that's fucking gay. I need to say something about that. I need to break some balls right now. So he's like busting her balls. He said, what else did he say that was really funny? He said, he said, he was like, well, yeah, everybody said that about the furries. Oh, look how cute they are dressing up like animals, and now they're ruining our country. That was another takeaway statement.
He just starts like schizo conspiracy attaching furries to every like international incident.
Yeah. I forget. He said some other shit that just had me like, I'm trying not to laugh out loud. I'm driving the van, and I'm just like sitting there like. But he ended the conversation. This was the funniest fucking thing he said on the whole phone call. Was he said, all right, I'll see you later. Have fun with your transgender furry baby. He hung up.
I actually did have an extra Titans, Tennessee Titans news.
Yeah.
It came up recently, right? That T-Rack, the Tennessee Titans mascot, it's literally a raccoon. It's literally just a raccoon in a jersey.
That's crazy.
T-Rack may be discontinued.
What?
Yeah.
They're gonna whack him? Are they gonna whack him like on the holy shit? They're gonna Charlie Kirk his ass?
They're gonna Steve McNair his ass. They're gonna shoot him in his car and call it a day.
Fucking slime. They're gonna slime T-Rack, dude. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
They're gonna Tupac his ass so hard.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
I wonder what he did. To piss those motherfuckers off so bad. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it's strange because T-Rack is on shirts. He's on memorabilia all over the place, really. But he is also known as a rodent who goes through trash. So they're trying different mascot.
The Titans' win-loss is currently trash.
That is true, but that's not how they want to look. If they suck ass every day.
Whenever T-Rack comes out on the field, it's like he's digging through fucking trash.
Yeah, dude. Like, they need to get T-Rack out of there. They got to ship him off to Kansas City and hang out with the wolf over there. They need to send him over to the Browns, have him hang out with the dog.
The dog, yeah, dude. Yeah, they need to get him out and about, man. Like, they did him dirty. It ain't even his fucking fault.
Yeah.
It ain't even his fault.
What sucks is that there's rumors going around that you go to the back of Nissan Stadium and you can see T-Rack indulging in the nightlife of Nashville, which is tons of needles, tons of mysterious substances near the riverbank.
T-Rack is like Nikki Sixx, dude. Yeah, like, holy shit.
He's a real fucked up guy. I'll just say it. He's not doing too hot.
Dude's hitting the needle like Slash back in the fucking glory days of Guns N' Roses, dude. Like,
yeah, it's
he's basically the Slash of mascots if you really think about it.
It's just something strange that they want to do too because of the new stadium. They're like, oh, this shit's fancy as hell. Why would we want a raccoon as our mascot? We should have a new thing. It's just unfortunate that they're not even putting him into like Alcoholics Anonymous or a drug rehab program. They're just allowing him to continue to do what he's doing by the riverbank.
He's gonna end up dead on the side of it. That's gonna be the Titans management's fault.
This is all satire. Please don't sue me. Please. This is all a satire. This is all satire. Oh, oh my goodness. That's
Dude,
probably
what if they
the
make
wildest joke I've had on the pod in a minute.
What if they make you do the hit on T-Rack, dude? Because you have the
Shit.
NFL, like you have NFL
Ugh.
issued weapons. You know what I mean? Like
Ugh.
the NFL issued Glock.
I got the fucking
You know,
the NFL issued yell at T-Rack and make him leave. Yeah, I can do that. I could just yell at him.
Yeah. What if they make you kill him?
Oh
What if
my
they're like,
God.
the boss?
I gotta,
You gotta go for a sit down with the boss to talk about the hit on T-Rack.
Yeah, I gotta show up to the Tennessee Titans ownership meeting, and they tell me, hey, you gotta strap him against a chair. You gotta do old school mob method. You gotta break his fingers. Figure out what the fuck's wrong with him.
This motherfucking T-Rack, he thinks he's so fucking awesome. Well, I'll tell you, he's talking shit about Paul. He's talking shit about Chrissy. He's talking shit about Patsy. We gotta do something about this. We gotta do something about this, Ronnie. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think you know exactly what I'm fucking talking about.
That sucks. That's unfortunate.
You gotta be the one. You gotta be the one. You gotta be strong. You gotta be strong right now. Ain't nobody.
Fuck, I'm losing it.
Nobody.
He lost the voice in translation.
I lost Tony Soprano.
Rest in peace.
Dude,
Rest in peace.
That was
bro.
like.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. No, that was like literally. That was like the Sopranos ending, but for the Tony Soprano voice, and it just cut off.
Fuck up. Hey, there we go. We got it back.
I'm not gonna keep it. Okay, so far gone now.
Yeah. The T-Rex bit is a joke. Don't sue me. Don't sue me, please. I don't want that. I don't want that gas.
He's called T-Rack because his name is like Tony Rossinelli.
I think it's just Tennessee Raccoon abbreviated. At least it's not. Hey, I'm gonna say something that might be sensitive. At least he's not called T-Coon. Just saying. At least he's not called that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, that would be pretty. Especially Tennessee.
Yeah.
Their mascot's called.
Yeah.
Mascot's called T-Coon.
It's a bit rough.
They don't got a good. They don't got a good history of. Yeah, they don't got a good history of being nice to black people down there. That would be a really name for T-Rack.
That's ass.
Do you think somebody brought that name up in the
That was probably the first thing they did, thinking about T-Rack. They were like, yo, we can't do the other side of raccoon. We just can't.
Yeah, some guys
we just can't. That's not good.
One of the guys is just like, dude, I got the greatest idea ever. Let's fucking call him T. You're like...
Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. Why did they even do a raccoon? Why did they choose a raccoon?
Half the room fucking agrees with him. Like, yeah, that's a great fucking idea. And it has to be like one guy like, hold on, guys. Let's
hold on.
Take a step back here on what we're naming this
we
mascot.
don't want to get sued by anybody. We don't want no issues. Hold on.
Yeah, the ADL. You guys don't realize the ADL will sue us if we call him fucking T. So like,
we gotta change that.
We could call him T. But we could call him T Coon. I think that one works. But calling him T, it's just not gonna. That's the N word. You can't call him that.
Yeah, we
can't
just say that. We can't just say that.
The voice of reason becomes the voice of evil.
So now instead of T-Rack, I almost said the other part. I almost got in trouble again. Instead of calling him T-Rack, they probably will have a new mascot named something like T Labradoodle or something gay.
T Possum.
Yeah, T Possum, sure, why not?
T Gopher. T Gopher would go hard, dude.
T Gopher, honestly, might be the seller there.
T-Gof? Dude, T-Gof.
T-Goff, yo,
That
T-Goff.
sounds like some
Let's
fucking
go.
like swag gang name shit, you know?
It's
Like,
either that or they resort to the young men audience and they just hire a goth woman and call her T-Goth and throw her
honestly, yeah, no, I would like T-Goth.
in there.
It's not even, she doesn't even do anything.
Yeah,
she
she's
just sits
like,
there and looks hot.
I'm just going to look at tarot cards, whatever, dude.
She just walks around on her fucking looking at her phone, looking like super hot, and like that's it. That's all she does. I'd become a tight end tomorrow if I did that.
Another thing is that, man, this is just turning into a Titans episode.
This is the tight fucking roast episode.
So, additionally, a man on Instagram Reels and probably TikTok has an ongoing series of the top 7 worst NFL fan bases. The Tennessee Titans are number 5.
Why?
Top 5 worst. Well, it's because the owner's bad is one of his reasons. Every player except for Cam Ward, the quarterback, is bad, in his opinion. He also said the town kind of sucks, and I kind of agree. It kind of does suck now.
Okay. All right.
Knowing how
So that's
people are with the Browns will probably be like 3rd or 1st. Just
what does any of that shit have to do with the fans? What does that have to do with the being the worst fan? Like you could say like the 7 worst teams.
Yeah, well, he also includes fans, and he includes coaching. And he said coaching, they just suck. They need a new coach
They don't
so
know
bad.
how.
And then fan base, he said, oh, they're diehard, but they're also losing patience and they don't want to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree.
I guess,
with that.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, the Browns are definitely going to be up there because people like they suck fucking dick every fucking year.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where people remember when we made it to didn't we make it to like the Final Four like almost 10 years ago or some shit? Or like we made it like it was the closest we had been to the Super Bowl in a while. I think we like won a game in the playoffs and then lost or some shit. I don't know.
We went to the divisional round.
Yeah.
Against the Chiefs, but it was Chad Henne as the quarterback because Mahomes
that
got
sounds
hurt.
right. Yep, that sounds right. But yeah, I remember people still talk about shit like it's some kind of like crazy ass achievement, which for the Browns I guess it is, but like
yeah.
realistically that ain't shit. But people still talk about it.
Yeah.
And I don't like people still go to flock to watch the games too, and it's like you know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know exactly what's gonna happen. Oh, they're against the Steelers. I'll watch the fucking Browns Steelers game.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Why?
It is pain and
You know it's
suffering.
gonna
Why
happen.
are you there?
They're gonna get fucking slimed.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. Hold on. And that's the bottom line. No, they're gonna get slimed. So it's why even fucking watch?
Yeah.
It's like opening. It's like fucking Dick in the Box from fucking SNL. It's like opening a dick in the box and expecting to find anything other than a dick in there.
Yeah.
That's pretty much watching the Browns.
The thing with Cleveland is that their head coach, I hate to say it, he's supposed to be an offensive-minded head coach, and the offense sucks.
He's a fucking money-minded head coach is what he is. That's all he cares about is the fucking paycheck. You don't care.
Yeah, so honestly...
And the Joe Flacco thing fucking proved it, too.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm okay with Stefanski getting fired. And if you told me that would be an idea in my head like a year and a half ago, I would say you're lying.
Yeah, me too.
But the guy doesn't know what he's doing anymore. The offense
No.
is bottom 5 without Quinshawn Judkins rushing.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, it's cooked.
yeah, he's fucked. That guy is going to get fired at the end of the year. And
I fucking hope so.
and they'll probably promote some stupid bitch to be his new replacement because they never get the guy right ever.
Yeah.
It'll probably be like, oh, you see Ryan Day? I know Ohio State just paid him a lot, but can we get him? And then Ryan Day does the same exact shit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and like I was talking about this shit last week
Yeah.
to a couple friends, right?
Yeah.
And I think Cleveland would benefit from fucking taking local talent.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, the Kelsey brothers are
Mhm.
from Cleveland. And I forget which one it was, but one of them, they wanted to be on the Browns so fucking bad
That was
that when they got denied, Travis Kelsey wanted to be on the Browns so fucking bad that he like crying about it because he like all and who's there's a guy from Cleveland that's on the team and he lives like near me too.
Well,
he doesn't live far from me.
There is Judkins.
It's,
Judkins is an Ohio
not
State
him.
guy.
Not him.
Hmm.
It's I forget who it is. I'd have to look at the team roster, but no, that guy he's from Ohio. Like he wanted to play for the Browns. Like there's the thing is like people from here are very passionate about this team,
You like
and especially
Joe
people.
Burrow? Joe Burrow came
Joe
from
Burrow.
Ohio.
Yeah, like all of these guys, at least most of them that I know of, they wanted to play on the Browns. They tried to get on the Browns. The Browns said no.
Well, Joe
they just
Burrow's
said no.
thing's different than like a Kelsey because no one knew
Yeah.
Travis Kelsey's big ass body would survive more than 5 years. And
Yeah.
he made that a point. And then for Joe Burrow, the Bengals already set up, hey, we're just going to fucking grab him. We're just going to get him with that
Yeah.
first pick. Fuck this. Like, that was their first intention. So,
Yeah.
it's more
But,
situational than you think.
Yeah, probably. But I just know that there's a lot of guys who are very passionate. And I mean, like, obviously, if you get to the NFL and you can't play on the team you want to play on, you're not just going to quit.
Yeah.
But I feel like guys from Cleveland and, guys that grew up around Cleveland that are like, have been Browns fans their whole fucking life. I think a lot of those guys probably would prefer to play on the Browns and actually like, because like there's a passion there that's greater than say if they play on like the Seahawks or something. You know what I mean?
It's
and
like,
I think that
I'm trying to represent what you love.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. It's like taking pride and having passion for where you're from, essentially. Which normally I would think is kind of stupid, but I think for football it's actually a good tool to have. And I genuinely think the Browns should be doing that because I know there's other teams out there that fucking do that shit and they seem to have decent luck.
I would love to see more like localized talents, right? But that also means that the Titans would actually get worse because for some reason anybody from UT, University of Tennessee, not named Peyton Manning, sucks ass.
Really?
Yeah. Like they get to professional level and then they plateau or they fall off.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It really does.
That's why I'm happy we have the Buckeyes, and the Buckeyes are like really good.
Mm-hmm.
They're like because when I had that conversation with those friends, fucking, we were at a bar getting some lunch, and we were watching the Ohio State game, and they were just sliming these motherfuckers. I mean, it was a fucking massacre out there.
It's so good. They play so good on Ohio State. It's crazy.
Yeah, there's a kid.
There's Jeremiah Smith Jeremiah Smith is a receiver. He's like the highlight guy.
Yeah.
And people want him to go first next year in the draft.
Mm-hmm. A kid that I went to school with, and I forget, he's in the NFL right now. He got signed to, I forget who he got fucking signed to, or he got signed to the I think he got signed to the Panthers actually.
Mm-hmm.
But he's from my hometown, Wadsworth, and I always found that really fucking cool. Because even like, I guess, I mean, he was like a freshman when I was a senior, so I never really knew the kid in any shape or form. But like a lot, there's like articles being written about this kid during his high school football because of how fucking good he was.
Yeah.
And he got like a fucking, I think a full ride or something like that to Ohio State. And he played for Ohio State and just fucking macked on these motherfuckers, dude. And yeah, no, he was so good that the NFL was like, "Hey, big dog, what do you say we sign you to the Carolina Panthers?"
Well,
and he did it. So.
I got a couple guys. There was one guy who went to high school and he was like a year younger than my sister. Around the time that I went to high school. His name is Jacoby Stevens. He got drafted in the 7th round to the Eagles.
The Eagles.
And this was after the first Super Bowl win. And before they got Jalen Hurts, he got released. Now he's a coach on LSU.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's like the fucking move right there.
Yeah.
That's the fucking move. If you play football, that's a fucking move, dude.
And then a guy, two people actually from my college, actually play pretty good football. One is a guy named Kevin Byard. He was drafted by the Titans, and then he got traded over to the Eagles. Then he got pushed over to the Bears, I think, now. But he's really good.
Damn.
The other guy is Cooper DeJean on the Eagles. Cooper DeJean is a very good corner. He's one of the 2 best corners in the NFL.
That's pretty dope.
There's also Reed Blankenship, who is another white man on the Eagles, and he's also good. But he is... I might have swapped Reed and Cooper DeJean, actually. I think it's actually Reed Blankenship who came from over here, too.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, like, it's pretty nice. A couple of good guys there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's fucking dope. I had this crazy job today.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like the job itself was crazy. It was seeing, or I guess the vibe of the job was just fucking. It was just fucking crazy. It was like just constant, like, it's so over, we're so back. It's so over, we're so back. It's so over.
It's the graph going up and down repeatedly.
Literally, yes. No, because we show up to this place. We're doing an install on a furnace. We show up to this fucking place, and you know, there's like a bunch of shit on the porch. Like, it looks like a hoarder den. And the guy I'm working with, he's like, he says sarcastically, he's like, "Oh, this should be fun." And I was like, immediately, I'm like, "No, it won't be." And so, you know, it's so over. Like, from the beginning, we're fucked. So we knock on the door. Guy comes to the door. We come inside to kind of like survey the situation. And it was the cleanest hoarder house I've ever been in. I mean, the pathways were like wide. They weren't these little, like, you know, maze, you know, tight ass fucking areas. Like, there's wide areas we can move equipment around.
It wasn't Chris Chan's house. It was like layers of fear.
It was, yeah, kind of. Like, the vibe I got off the guy was that his wife probably died some years back, and she was the one that was in charge of cleaning the house because this guy was old as fuck. And
goddamn crypt keeper looking ass.
yeah, this guy was like old as fuck, and I think he just kind of let it go. And I mean, you know, he worked blue because I was talking to the guy, obviously, which I'll get to that in a minute. But fucking no, a guy like worked blue collar factory his whole life, like boomer, real like true, tried and true, actual boomer. And like, you know, his back's fucked up and shit, and you know, just all sorts of stuff. But no, that's the vibe I got though, because it was like still kind of organized, right? It was organized chaos. So he wasn't like an actual hoarder. His wife just wasn't there to clean up after him, basically. So anyhow, we're so back. The hoarder house isn't that bad. So we start talking to the guy, and he's like, "What? I don't have my hearing aids in. I can't hear you." It's so over. It's so over.
What?
So
What?
we have to talk like this to this guy for like the next hour until he puts his hearing aids on.
You gotta talk in all caps.
Yes. So, you know, it's so over. We get down to the basement. Me and the guy I'm working with, I think we didn't say nothing to each other, but we're both thinking like, fuck. So, trying to think what else happened here. Fucking. So anyhow, we start to work, right? And it's a pretty cut and dry install. You know, we're so back. Pretty easy install. You know, fair amount of room to like work in. So we're like, yeah, all right, whatever. So the guy comes down, and he's like, he has in at this point, and he's like, mind if I watch you guys? And immediately, Josh and I are both thinking like, fuck.
He knows what you're.
Because we don't
do.
like.
He knows.
Yeah, well, like some of them I'm okay with watching me because they're all right. They're like normal fucking human beings. But this guy is like a boomer who's just like kind of all over the place. He can't fucking hear worth a fuck. I don't want this guy down watching me work, asking me shit. So it's so over. So we're like, it's his house though, so we can't say no, fuck off. You know what I mean?
I know I'm working on your water heater, but fuck off.
Yeah. So we get down there and we get to work, and shit's going pretty well. And he starts asking if he can help. Which in residential HVAC is not what you want to hear from a customer. You do not want them to help. First of all, it's annoying.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's a liability issue. Third of all, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So, so he's just like asking like help with like the install, and we're like, no, we got it. But he's very insistent on helping this guy. And so that sucked. That fucking sucked, because we'd be doing something and he'd be like, here, let me take that for you, you know, whatever. And it's like, nah, dude, it's fine. Like, this is my job, you know, I don't really care. But you know, so and he was doing that like all day. And like in the beginning, the guy was just talking our fucking ears off, you know, like guy definitely don't get much company. That's and he also was deaf, so you'd have to repeat something like 2 or 3
Dude, that's me trying to talk with like so many people when I'm working. Because I'm like, put your stuff on the table. What? Put your stuff on the table. What? It's literally the same response every time. Like, I'm talking very solid, and then it doesn't work out.
Yeah. So fucking anyway, time passes. The install is getting annoying. I mean, we tore the thing out pretty well. It was putting the new one in. That's always the pain in the ass part. But So, the guy eventually kind of runs out of steam, and
Yeah.
much. But before he ran out of steam, my coworker mentioned to me. He said, "This guy's driving me nuts."
Going insane.
I was like,
can you tell?
I was like, I know, dude. Like, so anyhow, the guy, he eventually pipes down, and we just start getting to work, and that was pretty nice. Asked us, he's like, guys want me to order a pizza?
Okay. I mean, free lunch? Okay.
I'm like, all right.
I mean, can we bring it home?
So
like,
me, I did.
Okay.
I did. It's in my fridge right now. The rinse of the pizza. But fucking no, we're like, I mean, yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to, and he's like, what do you guys like on your pizza? Just completely ignores any protest. He's just like, what do you guys like on your pizza? And yeah, and I was like, I get pepperoni's fine. And he's like, what else?
Okay.
This guy takes his pie seriously.
Yeah.
He's like, sausage. Yeah, he's like, you guys want sausage? And my coworker's like, yeah. He's like, you want ham? And coworker's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, that's what I get all the time. I'll order it.
Hell yeah.
And so I immediately, I'm like, we're so fucking back. This guy's
he's goated.
Free fucking
this
food.
Guy's goated. I love him.
Yeah, I'm fucking broke as shit right now, and this guy's offering me free food. I'm gonna fucking take it.
Yeah.
So he was like, what do you guys want to drink? And we're like, oh, we got like water and stuff like that. So eventually, time passes, the guy leaves to go pick up the fucking pie, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And came back, and we finished up a couple things. We sat down and started eating with the guy, and started actually bullshitting with him where it wasn't inconvenient. It was fun, and honestly pretty decent guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think the guy just doesn't get much company, so he's very excited when people are in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So immediately I have some sympathy for this guy, after kind of talking to him and feeling him out. But no, he was pretty chill overall for the rest of the job. And then I was taken up because we had to do a furnace, yak iron pipe for the gas line, natural gas. And so I'm about to take stuff up, and he goes, "Here, buddy, I'll take that for you." And at this point, he got a little more chatty. I could tell my coworker was getting annoyed. So at that point, I was like, "Go ahead, get him out of the basement for a little bit, so that my buddy working there can have some just silence for a little bit, just be alone." So I was like, "Yeah, man, fucking go for it." I'm cleaning up other shit anyway, so. Yeah, no, it was that was the vibes were just fucking nuts on that job. They were so up and down. And then so I work for a faith-based company, right? A Christian company.
Mm-hmm.
And so I sat down to do lunch. I'm sitting right next to the guy, and he's like, "You guys pray before you eat?" And I was like, "I don't, but he does." So my dude came over and asked him. He's like, "Yeah." So we did a prayer. And one of the things that he prayed for, or one of the things he said during the prayer was, "God, please bless our country, and please bless our president."
Okay.
Fucking evil, satanic Donald Trump.
Yeah. Oh man.
And then the cherry on top was right before we left, right? He starts talking politics. He starts talking about the Democrats and the Republicans and Trump and shit. And we're just trying to fucking leave.
Yeah.
But no, fucking one of the wildest fuckings I've been on at work, easily. Fucking crazy.
So there was a New York City mayor debate. And this will probably be the last thing I bring up on the pod today. there's a man named Mom Donnie. I believe we talked about him before. Yeah. He is the Democratic. Some people call him communist, but he's a socialist. Then there's also Mr. Cuomo is involved in this race. On top of that, there is another guy named like Slawin. He's a bald man.
Yeah.
So Cuomo was asked, how are you going to fix New York City's economy and rates and such? And he said, I'm gonna undo everything the previous guy did. And then Mom Donnie went, retard, you are the previous guy. What do you mean? Are you stupid?
Yeah, that's true. That's funny.
And then Slawins or whatever the fuck he's called, he was just like, yeah, like I almost got shot in the back of a yellow cab. It doesn't really fucking matter, whatever, dude. He just like completely ignored the conversation.
That's fucking awesome. The only thing I saw from that debate was they asked him, they're like,
excuse me?
the only thing I saw was they asked him, they're like, yeah, have you been to the weed store? Have you bought shit from the weed store?
Yeah.
And mommy daddy here fucking was like, yeah, I bought fucking weed from the store. And then they're like yeah, they're like, how about you, Cuomo? I mean, how about you, Cuomo, you old piece of shit? Have you ever gone to a fucking weed store? And he's like, no, I have not. And it's like, all right, yeah, fucking loser, fag. And then they asked the other guy, they're like, have you been to the fucking weed store? And he's like, well, I have glaucoma, so technically, yes, I've done medical marijuana or whatever he fucking had. So I was like, okay, clearly Cuomo is not going to win this race. No way. He doesn't smoke weed.
There was another question. I was like, Mom Donnie, if you were to put the candidates in order of who you would vote for, how would you have it, right? And he went, oh, I would put the Slawin guy at first. Like, he's so cool. I like this guy. And then I would put myself, and then I guess Cuomo's at the bottom, but there's only 3 of us, so I guess I gotta put him on the bottom. And then Cuomo was like, I'm putting myself on the top. I don't care about the other 2 spots. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck these motherfuckers, dude. He was so bad. Yeah. I bet he was so fucking mad during that.
And then Slawin, he was like, oh, dude, I'm going to put myself on the top, and I agree with Mom Donnie. I'm going to put him at second. I like that guy. I like Mom Donnie.
Dude, they're straight up, this is like fucking school bullying. This is like middle school bully shit.
It's like 2 guys with switchblades attacking the same guy over and over. Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
They're just like, they're literally just doing like, gay guy says what, and Cuomo's like, what? And they're like, ha ha ha, fucking fag.
I bet this guy didn't even watch Sky Wars. He's fucking nerd.
That's like that's essentially what these 2 guys are doing to Cuomo. Like, they're almost united in a way against they just fucking hate that guy. Like, they're just like, fuck story, this, man. Fuck so this fucking Italian motherfucker. Fuck this fucking Guido.
Like, it's obvious that the Mom Donnie guy is in the lead, but I don't know by how much, But yeah, that will be the end of this week's Northwest Trenches. I did not put a number on the little descriptor for this recording, so I'm going to assume it's the 93rd episode. Thank you guys for watching, and
have a good one, fellas.
Bye bye.